Imagine waking up one day to find out that your favorite social media platforms could disappear in Europe. That's right. Meta, the company that owns Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp, faces a jaw-dropping $1.3 billion fine, which could spell doom for their platform. Meta has found itself in hot water with the European Union, which recently slapped the tech giant with a record-breaking $1.3 billion privacy fine. The EU regulators ordered Meta to stop transferring users' personal information across the Atlantic by October. This includes data like names, email addresses, messages, viewing history, geolocation data, and other information that Meta and other tech giants use for targeted online ads. This all started in 2013 when Austrian lawyer and privacy activist Max Schrems filed a complaint against Facebook over their handling of his data. This was in response to Edward Snowden's revelations about electronic surveillance by U.S. security agencies, including Facebook, giving them access to European users' personal data. This led to a lengthy legal battle that eventually brought Meta under the scrutiny of the European Union's data privacy regulators. In 2020, the European Court of Justice, CJAU, ruled that data leaving the EU must have the same level of protection under the General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR, when it reaches its destination outside the EU. This ruling meant that Meta's use of standard contractual clauses, SCCs, to transfer data did not address the risks to the fundamental rights and freedoms of data subjects as identified by the court. As Meta's EU base is in Ireland, the country's Data Protection Commission, DPC, stepped in to regulate the company across the EU. The DPC found that Meta infringed GDPR rules by continuing to transfer EU user data to the US without proper safeguards in place. This led to the record-breaking $1.3 billion fine and an order to suspend the transfer of user data from the EU to the US within 5 months. But that's not all. Meta has also been given 6 months to stop the unlawful processing, including storage, in the US of personal EU data already transferred across the Atlantic, meaning that user data will need to be removed from Facebook servers. This ruling does not affect data transfers at Meta's other main platforms, Instagram and WhatsApp. Meta has announced its intention to appeal the decision and seek a stay on the data transfer order. The size of the fine sends a clear message to other businesses that transfer personal data outside the EU. The DPC's decision highlights the importance of complying with GDPR rules and ensuring that international data transfers are adequately protected. Companies must take note and reassess their data transfer processes to avoid similar fines and penalties in the future. With the clock ticking, Meta's future hangs in the balance. If they fail to comply with the DPC's orders or lose their appeal, they might have to carry out a costly and complex revamp of their operations. In the worst-case scenario, Meta could be forced to stop offering its products and services in Europe, which would have a massive impact on their business, financial condition, and results of operations. The stakes have never been higher for Meta, and the outcome of this battle could change the face of social media as we know it. So, what do you think will happen to Meta? Will they comply with the orders, win their appeal, or face the end of their platform in Europe? Only time will tell. But one thing is for sure, this case serves as a stark reminder that data privacy is a serious matter, and that even the biggest tech giants can face significant consequences for failing to comply with regulations. As we watch this legal drama unfold, we can only wonder what the future holds for Meta and the social media landscape as a whole.